with the 14th pick, the St. Louis Rams select Aaron Donald. My head just went down like, damn. It's over with, y'all. Baby, we got to find a new place. This nigga, he coming to take my job. It's over with.
What do you feel like was like the hardest jump from your rookie year to your sophomore year?
I think
because now we got film on Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
He got 9 sacks his rookie year. Now we got a game plan for this.
Nights before the Super Bowl, like, damn, like what would I do if I won the Super Bowl? What would my emotions be like? But you never picture that you being a guy to make them key plays to win it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So be successful to help win games.
But do you not agree that it is a dangerous tackle, though?
Man,
yes or no? Yes or no?
Chopping you in your legs.
Chopping your ass.
It's a dangerous damn
I
thing.
get what you said. But listen,
What it do? It's your boy Brock, and this is the Brockcast. Hey, y'all see, we located at a different location. We going mobile, y'all. This is the Brockcast. I'm joined with my co-host with the most, Mr. Petty Pat. Talk to him.
What's good, everybody? This your boy Petty Pat in the building. My boy Brock.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, today's guest is a special guest. Let's be honest, man. He's a 2022 Super Bowl champion. He's been in eight-time Pro Bowls, 7-time All-Pro, 3 defensive MVPs, and a 2010 All-Decade team. And I don't want to let these accolades overshadow what he does the most. He's a great husband and father. This is my man, Mr. Aaron Donald, man. Appreciate you appreciate you coming on the show, man.
No, thanks for having me, man.
Man, shit, thanks for letting us sit up at your house. Hey, let's be real.
The big house. We on the top floor.
We on the top floor. We outside.
Yes, and it's at 12:25.
12:25. Hey, bro, we've had a long day.
Long day.
Man, this dude been up since 6 with the babies. We had 9 o'clock wake up to go to the field for the camp today.
Yep.
We did a celebrity basketball game. Like, bro, you've been moving. How are you doing it right now?
I'm doing great, man. Obviously, AD99 Solutions, my foundation. We had our camp today for the young boys. I appreciate you guys for coming out and being a part of that.
Yes, sir.
We had, DeMar Hamlin's, charity basketball game. We did that right after.
That shit was rocking.
We did a dinner with the family and just took a vibe. And we here late night vibing right now at the house. So at the condo in Pittsburgh where I was born and raised at. So, just staying busy working and trying to do my part to continue to, motivate the youth.
Man, hell yeah. I mean, that's me. You did this game. You played this game. You dreamed about where you are, man. I mean, I want to be the first. I don't want to be first because I know I'm not the first. I'm probably the last. But I must say congratulations again on a retirement, bro. You had an amazing career. I watched it. I lived it. And, bro, you did the damn thing. You did it the right way. You a hell of a humble guy, bro. People don't realize this motherfucker got all these accolades, and he still don't want to be acknowledged.
Let him know. Our favorite saying. Our favorite saying. Hey, I'm with AD.
I'm with AD, bro.
I'm with AD. That's our favorite saying.
He don't know how strong his name is, or just them 2 little letters. AD will get you anywhere. But, man, you're a hell of a guy, hell of a player, man. Just congratulations, bro.
I appreciate you, brother. And congratulations to you, too,
yes, sir,
man.
I had to. You was out the league. I had to get out of there. I was like, shit.
We played, 7 years together.
7 years, bro.
Grew a real brotherhood beyond football that's going to last for a lifetime. So, we did it all. We left it all out there.
Right.
Blessed to be in the position we're in today, obviously, and get to be home. And next chapter, next life.
Yes, sir.
Doing a lot of different things. Now we got them business caps on. And, being dads, so hands is full, but still staying busy and working. So
that shit crazy. You said something today earlier. He was like, how the fuck I quit my job and still busier?
Busier than I was when I was playing football. But
that's just crazy.
Like I tell people all the time, I retired from football. I ain't retired from life yet. So I'm just trying to continue to, do what I need to do to continue to build generational wealth for my kids and their kids and their kids. So just staying busy.
Man, hell yeah. I mean, you got to stay busy, man. You ain't being busy, you Go and die, man. Go ahead and die if you ain't busy.
Yeah.
You know, when you think about the origins of, you know, where AD started, you know, how he got to this point, what would you say you started from? What got you into playing football and the passion?
So, shit, in Pittsburgh, you know, obviously, when I was 5 years old, I remember my dad took us to a low league football game, and we was in the stands watching it, and it was like, you like that? I was like, yes, sir, I like that.
Yeah.
You want to play football? Yes, sir, I play football. And from 5 and 6 years old to, you know, being 33 years old now, been playing football every single year since. So, obviously, my dad was a huge part of me playing sports. My brother played sports. My dad played sports. Had a football background. You know, we was a big football family. So, you know, my dad got me working out at a young age. And, you know, we always say to this day, like, my dad was preparing me to be a pro before we knew what we was doing. You know? It started off just trying to, you know, get me out of lazy stage, but it grew to something bigger than what we ever thought it can be, man. And to see where we came, you got the opportunity to play 10 years in the National Football League, leave on my own terms, on top. You know, it's a blessing, man. So it was a long journey, a whole lot of hard work. And, you know, accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish and surpass that and accomplish more than I ever thought was possible. You know, it's easy. I always say it's like I got to live my dream, but I surpassed my dream. Got to live every high, every low, from individual success to team success. Was blessed to be able to make the money I made from playing football, to be able to create my own and do certain things out of football, to create my own lane. So, you know, I'm truly blessed, you know, that had a career I had. So
that's awesome, bro. That's awesome.
Talking about, like, having your dad in your life. So how do you feel like that affected you going from having your dad take you to a football game up to him being every step of the way, you seeing him at the games and you knowing, like, my dad expect this much of like this from me, I got to do this, I got to, you know what I'm saying, because my dad watching. And a lot of kids don't have that.
Yeah, you're right. But he was always my motivation. Like, he was at every single practice. You know, and if I half-ass that practice, he'd tell me, you practice the way you play. You half-ass that practice, you're going to half-ass in the game. And I always took that. So, you know, at practice, I always like, I'm going to take it like the game. I want to make 100 plays at practice because it's going to translate come game time. So, you know, having somebody in my corner to motivate me and push me like that at a young age, and it just translated to my everyday life from little league to middle school to high school to college and to the pros, man. It was like, you know, I'm kind of like, I'm blessed to have the family I had to be able to mold me to the way they molded me and do little things that they don't understand, that kind of like, that made me the type of guy who I am. You know, they created my work ethic, you know, when, you know, we was just doing it because, you know, my dad wanted to get me out of lazy stage and get me on track. And, you know, it kind of grew to bigger than what we ever thought it can be.
What time were you waking up? them wake-ups in the morning?
So we would wake up early in the morning. It started 8:30 to 10:30 to after school to when I got to high school. We wake up 4:30 in the morning before school. So I work out and then go to school and then do practice after that. So, you
that's
know,
that dedication, bro.
You know, my dad always says, it's the body work you putting in, man. It's the work you putting in when nobody's watching. You know? So it paid off.
Man,
it was
integrity.
It was a sacrifice I had to make. I chose to make at a young age, and it paid off for me. So,
man, look at this, kids, man. Your fathers that are present, man. Y'all are very important. You can see from, you know, his testament is his father was in his life, and that's what pushed him to be great, man. And you know, a lot of kids that don't have fathers, but to the ones that are doing it, man, keep doing what you're doing. Keep shining, even though people ain't, you know, showing you no love. Keep doing what you're doing, because good things go pan out.
You ever had a moment, like, from obviously you had a strict regimen working out with your dad and doing all this stuff. You ever had a moment where you was like, I ain't gonna lie, Daddy, I don't want to do this shit no more.
No, facts.
All the time. Definitely when we first started, I'm like, Dad, I don't want to work out today. But for me, like, working out, you start growing up, you start seeing a little change in your body from being like a little pudgy kid to start seeing some little stuff turn into muscle. You know, I kind of got addicted to it. So it came to a point where my dad had to wake me up to work out, to the point where I started to wake my dad up, like, hey, Dad,
come on, man. Come
on,
old man.
You know, so, you know, you get to a certain point, to the point where you don't got to be pushed to do it. You kind of want to do it yourself. And that's when, you know, when you're ready to get in that position, and you don't need nobody to tell you to do it. You want to do it because that's what you want to do. You know, the things you can accomplish by the body work you put in, it's endless. So
limitless. Yeah.
Yes.
Talk to us about Coach Boone, man. We got my man right here. He want to be on the show next time. Talk to us about his impact on your career.
So Coach Gibbs was my high school coach. At first I was a young kid that was hard-headed at times. My dad gave him the green light to be able to smack me upside my head at times and get me right, and he did that, And once I started to take coaching and listen to what he was saying, man, the success that I started to have in high school from, being a guy that started getting, interceptions and TFLs and sacks and straight sacks for touchdowns started to change. So he was a huge part of getting me to where I was. Obviously, being a guy that was considered undersized, being 6'1", 260 in high school. A lot of these college coaches would talk to him and be like, "You think he can get to 300 pounds?" He said, "Hell no, you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that kid at 300 pounds. That's not what he's built to do." So he always motivated me, always pushed me. He's the main reason. He got me doing in high school swipes and a quick swim, something that I carried to my whole career, man. And he was there every step of the way. Every game he'd text me, tell me what he seen, what he thought. So when you got mentors and people that was there since day one, that been a part of your success, to have good people in your corner, man, I'm just blessed,
Yeah. Nah, bro, I appreciate you correcting me. Coach Gibbs, man, I'm going to put some respect on your name, man. I apologize. We were talking about your dad, Booms, earlier at lunch. Big Boom at dinner. So, yeah, that's why I got a little confused. But we've had plenty deep conversations just about, what's going on in your head and things like that. And I kind of want to give the people a little insight on, like, what was that switch, that flip when you were in college, you were having your first daughter, and you kind of was like, I got to start taking this serious. Can you give us that?
I know he asking that question, but I remember, I don't know if you remember, like the first time I met you, and it was me, you, Morgan, Mike. We was having this talk about you and what it was. And I told Mike, I said, bro, I remember that conversation. He said when he was in college and he was having his first child, he was like, I know this, like, I got to get my shit together.
So I always was a good player, and, always my dream was to make it to the National Football League. But when I had my daughter, it's like a switch changed. It was like, now I got to provide for. I got to make it. I got to be able to give my daughter the world, that's when I started to take it a lot serious. I started to, be in the film room early, at least 2 hours before meetings, watching film, and then I'd take a nap on a chair, put the chairs together, take a nap, and go and have meetings with the team. So then I started to work with my D-line coach, Coach Noakes. He started to teach me how to watch film, how to break down an offensive lineman, see tendencies to help me play faster, man. And once I started to really become a student of the game and not just use my God-given abilities and really study my opponent, study myself, and my game started to, rocket. And that's when, had my senior year where I, won a bunch of awards and, had the opportunity to now be talked about as a first-round pick as a, 6'1", 280-pound defensive tackle. So that changed.
I watched that highlight tape. It's 14 minutes of just straight highlights. And I know that for a fact because before this draft, like, I didn't know we were looking for a D tackle. Everybody was talking about, oh, yeah, this Aaron Donald kid, da-da-da-da. I'm kind of, curious. I'm like, all right, let me go see what it's about. So I go on YouTube. I look up Aaron Donald. The first little highlight that comes up like 14 minutes. I'm like, man, who put all these extra edits on this man highlight for it to be 14 minutes? It's a D tackle. There's no way this highlight about to be fired. I watched all 14 minutes of this highlight, not one reclip. It's just clips of highlights over and over and over and over and over again, bro. So after I watched that 14-minute highlight, I say, so glad we ain't got to fit this motherfucker. so glad we ain't looking for no D tackle this year. He gonna be cold on somebody else's team. With the 14th pick, the St. Louis Rams select Aaron Donald. My head just went down like, damn. It's over with, y'all. Baby, we got to find a new place. This nigga, he coming to take my job. It's over with. I thought it wasn't going to happen until a long time, and he didn't came. He can't take my job. But shit, nah, bro, watching that shit was impressive, dog. And I remember you coming into the Rams, and the coach is talking to me, hey, we got this guy, Aaron Donald, this and that, and I played a year before you, so I've learned from the vets before me, like, okay, we play our sides. I play left, you play right. We gonna roll like this. So I was used to playing left and right? So coach comes up to me just randomly one game after Green Bay game.
Yes,
after the
preseason game.
After the Green Bay game, he's like, Brock, we got to talk, man. I know you've been playing the right side a lot. You've been doing a great job, but we just want to be able to move AD around both sides. I gave him like this confused look, like, what the fuck you mean?
I remember
so I'm gonna be playing where? Like, I'm gonna be playing 3 technique on the other side? Nah, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna be playing nose. I was like, bruh.
I remember that.
I remember
him meeting. He was like, hell, he gotta play nose tackle too. He did shit to be able to just play 3 tech the whole time.
Bruh, because give y'all a little context. Nose is a fucking team position. It's not glorified. You get your ass whooped most of the game, and you take on double teams, and you allow everybody else to make plays,
The 3 tech, you get the freedom.
The
you get
3
the freedom
tech
to jump
get the
around,
freedom.
make the plays.
Man, so knowing that, I was like, nah, fuck that, coach, But after seeing his greatness, man, and just seeing, I think if we played Seattle and he fucking tackled Marshawn Lynch by himself, I was like, you know what, coach? Nose is all right with me. 3 technique is cool, because that motherfucker is cold, man.
And we've been locked in ever since.
Locked in ever since, dog. That shit was crazy.
How I found you somebody earlier, I was watching Tyler Boyd.
Yeah.
I started watching Tyler Boyd, and I was like, damn, this motherfucker's so cold. And then but like every now and then, like they start showing the team pit highlights, but it would be defense highlights with Tyler Boyd, but it was just Aaron Donald highlights. I'm like, damn, bro, this little curly head motherfucker. Hey, this motherfucker good, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like how they just switched. They didn't even put no other people on defense. It was just you and then a little bit of the offense, but mainly Tyler Boyd and you, bro. That shit was crazy. And then seeing you get drafted to the Rams with Mike, bro, I was like, yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
That shit was crazy, bro. I was like, bro, this is the ACC. Ain't no way this going to translate. There's no way he's going to be able to jump through these gaps like that. This motherfucker comes in and does the exact same thing. I was like, bro.
But in the ACC, for me, everything was more zone read. You got big gaps. You know where the ball's going.
Right.
You got the quarterback. You got the back on one side. If they're going to run it.
They're going to run. Yeah, right.
So for me, it was like, all right, I know he's going to reach me. I'm a backdoor. I'm going to split this, or I'm going to shoot upfield and get in the backfield quick. And I was able to dominate and take overs, man. So
look, being an undersized D lineman, right? Like, who were some of the players that you kind of modeled your game after?
Good question.
So a lot of people that I watched when I was in college was like, I'm a Pittsburgh guy, so I watched a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers. So I watched a lot of like Casey Hampton, obviously. He's a bigger guy, but for a nose tackle, he was a little shorter. You got Geno Atkins. I watched a lot of him.
Big Geno.
Yeah.
The Steelers played them twice a year, so he used to always dominate. One of the strongest power rushers I've ever seen as a 3 tech, like just throwing offensive linemen all over the place. Obviously, you got guys like Warren Sapp that you break down film. You go John Randall. I started to break down a lot when I got to the league.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, I hope he say John Randall, bro.
So when I got to the league, my D-line coach, Coach Wolf, I asked him to make a cut up for me. I wanted to, study a lot of defensive linemen that played in the league that had a lot of success. That was more like my body type, like my height, like Warren Sapp, John Randall, them type of guys, Leroy Glover. And I was just, after OTAs or practice, I was just being there breaking down their film and just studying them. Like,
right.
I just wanted to see. Obviously, the game changed every single year. They do different things. The offensive linemen is different. Body types are different. More athletic now. But just studying what they did, what they had success with, and just like emulate what the greats did to try to be trying to be one of the next greats, right?
Yeah.
So because every generation, you got your greats, and I just wanted to be a part of my own story and part of the be a part of changing the league and making my own type of story, and doing that, it kind of worked out for me, going into the league. And, I remember one day I was in a meeting room watching film. I remember what Coach Wolf came on, erased the board. He was like, he looked at me and said, listen, I'm going to say a lot. I'm going to be coaching a lot of these guys in here, but I don't want you to listen to nothing I say. He said, don't listen to nothing I say. I want you to do exactly what you did in college. I want to learn from you.
Yeah.
And I'm a rookie. I'm like, Yes, sir. I'm like, damn, he gave me the green light, right? I even did that to age yet. You don't know what I can do. You don't know if I can really translate what I did to college to this league. But he just wanted to see if it was going to work. So for me to be able to get that confidence right away and get that green light to just go out there and play.
Right.
Man, I was like, all right, now I'm gonna just take the mindset like, okay, I just dominated in college, won every single award that I can win as a defensive player.
Right.
I'm that same player. Ain't nothing gonna change about that. I'm just gonna emulate that. Okay, I did that year. I'm gonna do. It's the same thing. The game, football is football at the end of the day.
Right.
You know, obviously NFL is a bigger stage, more cameras, but football is football. So for me, I put my mindset in that stage to make me feel a lot more comfortable, to give me that confidence to just go out there and play. And you know, it worked.
You know, man, what kept you going? Because you see so many guys, you know, they play their 4 years, get their bag, and just like, fuck it. You know, you seem to always want to reprove yourself every year. What is it about you that makes you want to do
that? It's exactly that, reproving myself every single year. Yeah. My mindset was, okay, you won an award, you're a Pro Bowler, you're an All-Pro that year. Yeah. Shit, you got to do that all over again.
Right,
starting from scratch all over again. I don't want to just be a guy that did that year and then, you know,
fall up. You're right.
So my mindset was always that I can always do more to, you know, always can do more some way, somehow. If that's from training a little harder to push myself, or just never allow myself to be satisfied with what I did the year before. Because you did it that year, you got to do it again. Do something more that you didn't do that year. Okay,
that's
my rookie year, you got 9 sacks, but I never had a game where I had double-digit sacks in one game. I was like, I got to have 2 sacks in one game.
Right.
First game of the season, my second year in Seattle, 2 sacks.
2 sacks. Now you got to get 3.
Now I got to get 3. We played Detroit. I got 3 sacks.
Right.
So it's like you always do things that, like, push you and motivate you, something that get you excited, something that, like, make you work a little harder. It's like now I want to make a name for myself. You make a name for yourself. All right, now I want to be All-Pro. You're All-Pro.
Right.
And they talk about me. I might be a defensive player. I could be a defensive player. I want to be a defensive. You accomplished that. Damn. All right. What I want to do now? Now I just want to win.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I want to experience what it feel like to be a part of a winning team.
Right. Yeah.
You get to experience that. Now I want to win a Super Bowl.
I want to win a Super Bowl.
So you stack them, then you accomplish all them things, man. Obviously, winning the Super Bowl took me 8 years to do it, but to accomplish that and to feel that and be a part of that is like, all right, you know. So it's like mission complete. You know, you playing a video game, you trying to beat the game. It took a long time to do it, but you finally do it. It's like, yes, I finally beat the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what they brought me here to do. You know, so my mindset was always I can do more, never allow myself to be satisfied. So
that's awesome.
Question: what do you feel like was like the hardest jump from your rookie year to your sophomore year?
I think
because now we got film on Aaron Donald. He got 9 sacks his rookie year. Now we got a game plan for this motherfucker.
What I can say from college to the pros, what was different for me to just the transition was the game was way faster.
Everybody say that.
So you out there, it's like it was like boom, boom, like everything moving so fast. So you just gotta grasp that and like let the game slow down to you. And once it slow down to you, it's like it's football.
Right. Yeah.
You know. And then the next year, it's like, all right, I made a name for myself. All right, I know how I trained that year. I'm gonna train even harder this year. I'm gonna do something that I didn't do.
Come on,
man. To make myself that much better. So, and I'm gonna study a little bit more. I'm gonna study myself now. I got a whole year watching myself on film. What did I do good? I was good at that. All right, what I struggled with? I need to work a little better on them double teams.
When you watch the film of yourself getting mushed, like, how did that make you feel?
I ain't gonna say I got mushed.
Ain't
a lot of clips of this motherfucker getting mushed.
You did a movie like, fuck, I got
stalemated. But for me, the worst thing, I hate watching games that I didn't have a lot of, production in. The boring games where I felt like I didn't play good, I'd be like, but you got to study it. You know, I break that film down harder than I break the film down to the games I had, a bunch of production in, a bunch of TFLs, because I could see what I did. I know what I did. I know what I had to do to make them play. But, damn, because early in my career, the things I struggled with were guys with longer arms that punched. I'm like, damn, I feel like I get out my stand soon enough, they punch me in my damn face. Like, come on, man, you got to back up. You got to do something. So studying myself and learning how to defeat a guy like that, like, back up. Just don't let him get his hands on you. Use your swipe right away. Use your quickness right away to make him like, so at the point he just can't jam you at the line. So just studying my film, studying myself, and be like, all right, I know what I need to do.
I know what you watching Sweezy. I know watching Sweezy punching.
All he did was punch in your face.
It was this guard named Sweezy.
He was the ugliest stance in the world. and all they did was punch you in your face. So
hey, he'll punch you dead in your motherfucking face.
So just learning that, man, because it's easy. Once you got a guy that punch straight off the ball that's stiff, you back out the ball. Soon you got to swipe. That's a clean win right away.
Yeah.
So just study myself and learning that, man, and then
What moments do you think define your career, bro? You've had so many. Like, I mean, if you pick your top 3 moments, what do you think? Like, top three moments of your career? Obviously, number 1 is sacking Joe Burrow, winning the championship.
4th and 1. Morris calling the defense. Donald right there. Burrow trying to keep it going, gets spun down, gets it away, and incomplete.
I think that's number 1.
Right, gotta be number 1. Gotta be number 1.
Because that was viral.
Cohen,
you could have coined it.
I should have did that because after everybody started doing that,
of course. I mean, you don't even have to think about it.
That's crazy, man.
That's what Shador did.
But I think that's number 1. Obviously, being able to close off. Becoming a world champion and being a person that make the big plays in the game.
Hell yeah.
'Cause I remember we played that Super Bowl in 18-19 season. I ain't do enough. And I always told myself, I remember you watched the interviews that I did after that Super Bowl we lost. I was like, next time we gonna be back at another Super Bowl. And next time I come back, I'm going to do more next time to help us win. So to say that and bring it to fruition and see it unfold, and ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing like being a world champion, being the guy that helped.
Right.
Be the guy that make them plays to help.
You made the play to win the game.
Man,
let's be honest with you.
Ain't nothing like it.
I
would for sure. That's number 1.
Right.
For some reason, that Chiefs game when it was a shootout, we were supposed to play in Mexico, and we played at the
That
Coliseum.
was one of the greatest games.
Our game was so fun. We get a defensive touchdown. They score, we score, we sit down. Then
I was watching the game.
Oh my gosh,
bro, this hoe is insane. And that was a good game.
I would have to put that game in because I got 2 big, strict sacks. One of them, Samson picked them up for a touchdown. We got the other one to make it drive down to get a touchdown. And the third, I don't know, man. I would be honest. Seattle, was that our second year we played Seattle? The first game of the season, we made that TFL. Me and you on Marshawn Lynch to win that game. We celebrated like we just won a Super Bowl. Oh my God,
bro! I remember getting up and being like, nigga, we was 4-16 or something.
But for me, obviously Super Bowl, but there's certain games and certain plays that you remember. You remember the emotion that came about when you made them plays and help win games. Them things, that stuff is special.
Remembering shit, you think Marshawn's still looking for him?
Oh yeah, I got to tell this story. So we was playing Seattle, right? And I remember this, man. Was it my rookie year or my second? It was early in my career. We were still in St. Louis though, for sure.
St. Louis for sure.
I remember Brock got back in the backfield. Boom, TFL Marshawn Lynch. I think he said he was like good shit, and he did. But Brock stepped over him, kind of kicked on him. I remember Marshawn Lynch got mad. I remember he got in the huddle, told the O-line, "Hey, 90, y'all don't block him. I'm gonna fuck him up." I said, he wanted blood for Brock kicking over him.
Bro.
Hey.
We switched the package right after that play, so I had to run off the field. But I vividly remember Marshawn scoring a touchdown and turning around real fast, looking for me. I was like, and I was kind of confused on the sideline, like, what the fuck he doing?
Looking for you.
But you came on the sideline, he was like, Marshawn, looking for you.
Man, we got so many good memories, bro. That's the best part of being able to play with certain people for so long and have because you got so many funny stories, good stories. Oh my gosh, bro.
Morg told us about this one. I don't remember what year it was, but I think the dude was a rookie, right? And he kind of hit you late, and you grabbed his face.
No, listen, that's a.
We're gonna talk about these training camp fights, bro.
So this it was 2016, our first year in California. We just moved to California.
Yes.
We were at Orange County or somewhere.
County.
Where Dallas do camping. That's where we was at for
that wasn't Orange County.
Irvine?
I know what you're talking about.
Not Irvine.
Not Irvine.
We was somewhere for 2 months.
Yes,
but that's where Dallas do they camp, and we was there for 2 months
yes.
living there, doing practice there. And it was Gene and Greg Robinson got into a fight. A fixed fight. They got helmets on. And I'm trying to be the peacemaker. Stop. And the rookie come over and hit me. I said, man, what the hell is wrong? So I grabbed them bad damn face mask. I don't know how the face mask came off.
That came off with your strength.
And I remember smacking him on the top of his hammer like 3 times, like boop, boop, and just threw it.
And threw that hoe, bro.
I just want to let y'all know. I just want to let y'all know for the viewers out there, bro. Face masks are connected to helmets. They screwed in on both sides on the side and 2 at the top. So for a motherfucker, and then you think about it, every time you hit somebody, it's like getting into a car wreck. And they face mask still be on the helmet. Right. So for a human to grab somebody's face mask
and rip that bitch off.
Rip it off, bro. You don't even know how.
Nigga, I was in shock when I seen that shit.
It was everybody clowned the kid because he turned around, he had no face, but he still had his hammer. Everybody was clowning him for so long.
Seeing somebody with a helmet on and no face mask.
Bruh, hey, because the coach wanted him to go in. Offensive line coach was like, hey, go in. He was like, coach, I ain't got no face mask.
Oh my God.
He was like, I ain't got no fucking face mask. I was like, yo, this shit crazy. I was in shock literally that whole fucking day. I was like, there's no way he pulled this man's face mask. I asked the equipment guy, I was like, hey, bro, y'all screwed that face mask in. Like, I was questioning like, that shit ain't real, bro.
I don't know how it happened, but it happened.
Bro, because you think about it, people get face masks all the time, bro.
That shit
never
don't ever come
see
up.
Nobody face mask get ripped
That's
off.
why I say it's the equipment people. They ain't screw that bitch in no way. Ain't no way bro, that bitch popped off like it wasn't nothing holding that bitch together, bro. He grabbed that bitch like, bling, all the screws. Like, let's not talk about when you got fined, nigga. He imploded his helmet. I ain't never seen. Nigga, we playing San Fran. He got hot. We losing. We getting our ass kicked.
Monday Night Football.
That nigga threw that helmet down. We still can't find all the pieces, nigga. We still looking for all the pieces to that bitch, bro. That nigga threw that bitch down. That shit, all that paint, all that shit, all over. I say, God. I say, how hard you gotta slam that bitch?
Bro, for the paint to come off.
The paint to come off that bitch.
You know
Screws.
how hard you gotta throw that helmet down, bro?
Nigga, this dude right here is fucking strong, bro.
Bro, what about another story? You went viral too. You snatched 2 people. You had 2 people helmets.
Yeah, the 2 Ravens helmets.
Turned you to a superhero.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you about that story too because everybody. I was the peacemaker the whole day.
He always the peacemaker.
Listen, you know when you scrim with your team, if you beat them the first day,
they gonna come back. Yeah,
the team coaches is like, "Oh, you gonna let them whoop you?"
Yeah.
So they had them probably gassed up. So they, they already mad that we whooped their ass the day before. We beat them in the Super Bowl the year before that. Then we got to go practice against them. We beat them at practice the first day, and the second day, it was 71 Collins. He mad. He keep trying to fight Flo the whole day.
Right.
Trying to punch him and shit. They going at it the whole time. I'm breaking fights up. No, we good. Come on.
Yeah.
He did that at least 5 times, man. We took a break. I walked up to Sean McVay, our head coach. I said, listen, Sean. I said, I've been breaking shit up all day. I've been a peacemaker. I ain't started nothing all day. I said, but they ain't gonna keep thinking they can bully us. They do this shit one time. I'm gonna shut the practice down. he said, Aaron, I know we ain't no bitches. He said, Aaron, we ain't no bitches. I hear you, Aaron. We got you. We gonna be good though. I said, all right, coach. All right, coach, we good. You said we gonna be good. We gonna be good. So it come about the next. We start to the next drill. We doing like backed up on a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hut. He just turned and throw a punch at Flo. They start squaring up. I'm like, they trying to square up and fight. I run, grab Collins by the back of his neck. I throws him down. Flo start whooping his ass. Everybody started to a brawl. You know, and I don't know if anybody ever been a part of a brawl in an NFL football field.
Right.
There's a bunch of people that
all kind of motherfuckers next to you.
I can promise, I can tell you this. It was a blackout moment. I don't remember what happened after that. I just remember coming out with 2 helmets and rolling back and looking, thinking somebody about to attack me.
Bro,
that
happened after that.
Viral, nigga.
Bro, they made so many viral memes. They had a picture of you with a superhero cape on, and two. It was like I can't think of what movie it was. Oh, the 300.
Yeah,
I see that. You by yourself versus everybody else. They turned you to Leonidas, bro.
They tried to. You know, the funny thing is, man, we had Buffalo that first game of the season. and Buffalo was trying to turn stuff in to get me suspended about a damn football fight.
Oh,
I'm like,
bro,
I was the peacemaker.
No, they trying to turn stuff in from the training camp.
To the NFL to say, man, he need to get suspended. He don't need to play the first game.
Nigga, that's the only way to get that nigga, bro.
They ended up whooping our ass the first game anyway. I'm like, God damn, they trying to get me suspended though.
Oh yeah,
I remember the coach was telling me, I'm like, God damn, they trying to get me for a damn off the field
fight. Yeah, right. That was practice fight.
AD, I get what you saying, that you the peacemaker, bro. One more viral moment, bro. Another one. We see you practice choking somebody, bro.
Which one?
It's a video y'all at practice and you got your
Henny
hand around
drill.
somebody's throat.
Henny drill.
Choking somebody, bro.
That was the drill. That was the drill we did, and it was a rookie, so I usually go with a rookie. I'd be a little extra with it, but that was a drill we did. We practice every single day, man. And I was a little hard on the rookies.
Yeah.
They got to pay their dues, and I don't ask them to do much, but sometimes it's a little extra of that.
Bro, Henny was like, damn, bro.
AD don't know his own strength, bro.
Especially you rip somebody's face mask off, bro.
Talk to us about, I know you kind of briefly talked about the St. Louis room, man. If you could describe our St. Louis room in just a couple of brief, statements, what would you give it?
I always tell people this, bro. And like, for me, I'm tell you the dead honest truth, bro. It was a blessing, an honor to really as a rookie, to come to the D-line I had, with the coach I had, with the players I had, from Michael Brockers to Chris Long to Kendall
Shout out Chris Long.
Come on. Robert Quinn. Come on, man.
Will Hayes,
Will Hayes,
Gene. Man, I promise. We still got a group text to this day. We all talk, man. I promise. I love them guys to death, cause like, they sometimes they little brothered me, but for the most part, they like.
Wasn't no more of that.
But it was always like love and motivation, bro. They always seemed like right away they're like, bro, you gonna be special. Like,
yeah.
I remember we in the sauna. He's telling me like, bro, you got it. Just keep doing you, bro. Like, you gonna be special. And at the time, you still a young guy. You don't really, you hearing them, but to understand like the group I had, bro, to come into the room I had, man, like I truly can say, and I truly believe, having a group I had with the D-line coach I had and Coach Wall in my first couple years in this league, man, was one of the huge parts of making me the player who I was as a professional, and having the success I had, the confidence I had right away in the league, man. So, my brothers, I'm going to look at this camera, and all y'all know that I love y'all.
Yes, sir.
My dog
yes,
know
sir.
I love them to death.
Yes, sir.
And this is way deeper and way beyond football. So, I can't, be blessed enough to, talk about y'all. So,
bruh, talk about we had a couple of coaches. You talk about Woff briefly, but we also had another coach towards the end of our career, Coach Henny, man. Could you kind of give like that comparison between those two? That was two greatest coaches I've had.
Me too. So, two different coaches, obviously,
right.
But Henny was a young, hungry coach. His first time getting a head D-line coach. He was working the hell out of us, I can tell you that.
Hey, bro, we talk about that shit
all the time. But Coach Henny, he's another guy that he was my coach, but we got a brotherhood and a relationship that we still got beyond football, that we talk all the time. We hang outside of the locker room and all that. So the things that he was able to teach me, later in my career, that get me rebooted and restarted to get going again, from learning different techniques that was different, learning the different defense, from going from a 4-3 to a 3-4, and understanding how I got to play, when I can take my chances, when not to take my chances, and things like that, bro, and learning different techniques to help me as far as being more stout in the run, being more stout in these double teams, going to a 4-eye and understanding how to play a 4-eye more solid so I don't get washed down. He taught me a lot, bro, and I had a lot of great coaches in my career, but
those two, it's something about them too, man. The fundamentals from Woff, and then like the hunger that Henny had.
He never allowed me to be like I can say, he never allowed me to be satisfied, even though I wasn't satisfied. But he always, like, I already told him, like, man, coach me. Like, if I mess up, coach, you get on my ass like, let everybody know that I messed up in the meeting room. Don't no favoritism here. Like, dog, I ain't
right.
Who you is. I'm a coach you anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my dog for life, man. He already know that. You know, I just talked to Henny. I think yesterday we were just talking. You know, me and Wall just talked last week. You know, you get on the phone with Wall. You on that motherfucker for 2 hours,
bro. He's gonna be on that. He's gonna talk to you about all the techniques.
You know, relationships that I get and I build, man, is like it's lifetime. It's so beyond football with me. So
I just met Coach Henny. I can like seeing like just meeting him.
He was
just
easy to relate to too.
Yes, bro.
He's us.
And he's like a good ass players coach, and I feel like that's super important when it comes to development of certain type of players, because you don't want to play for that coach who always uptight and you like, God damn, coach, come on, bro, lighten up some.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, Coach Henny had them moments you gotta be like, Henny, come on, man. You
bro,
relax a little bit.
Yeah.
He be a little juiced up, but you know what I'm saying? He's one hell of a coach.
It was all out of love, though. That's what we knew.
Yeah.
We knew it was out of love.
One hell of a coach, bro, and like I can truly say he made me a better football player. You know, have an opportunity to learn from him, get coached by him, and even when it came down to breaking down film, I'm in every single week. I'm in there with him, like, shit. What can we do this week to get off a double or triple team?
Come on,
like,
man.
You know
Come on, help me out, coach.
I was nonstop, always meeting with Coach Henny before, like getting a game plan. If I'm watching film, you know, on a Monday, you know, I'm like, hey, what's the game plan this week? He sent me the game plan. What you think? What you watch film when these guys? Yeah. What you want this week? What you think gonna work for you? Like we always be able to have that feedback with each other, man. So. You know, I got the opportunity to work with some great coaches.
Man. You ever felt like I don't know if you like be seeing photos of yourself online where they have you getting blocked by 2 people, sometimes 3 people, sometimes 4 people. Like you ever look at that and be like, damn, bro, like I'm that motherfucking good. Like
I felt the shit. I was
right.
Like you beat one guy, you beat 2 guys, then the center run over or the back come up.
Man, get your nose ass on somewhere, bro.
Man, it's frustrating, bro. I promise to God, it was just my life out there. Definitely, I'm gonna tell you, like always, my career, you got like I started getting a lot of attention. But I won our Super Bowl. Like them last 2 years that I played, bro.
Yes,
it was ridiculous. It was like it wasn't even 2 guys. It was 3 to 4 people trying to block
so
me.
many photos of you online.
And I'm like, it was frustrating, bro, because I'm like, we all get paid a lot of money to play this game, man. You don't have to double and triple team somebody every single play. There was games that I played, bro, that I probably got 1 or 2 one-on-ones the whole game. Like the whole game plan was just not allowing me to
fuck up that game. Yeah.
Even if it was come to a run play, that run a whole opposite way or run away from it. It's like it was frustrating.
But nah, you got to think about this, bro. It was we going back to another viral moment. Sean McVay was like, Aaron's gonna make a play.
Yeah.
He was like, come on, 99. Come on, 99. I need you to make a play. Come on, like. Can you talk like what was your brain, your mind at that moment when you was like just talking to yourself? You was like, bro, come on. And then the same play, you get off the ball and you make the game-winning sack, and then there go your viral moment.
So when we were back out there, I remember Coach Sean looking at me like, "Come on, Aaron, this is the win it all." You know, we just scored. A couple seconds left in the game. It's on the defense now. And this is like this type of moments you live for, right? As a football player, that like. You know, to write your story, to be a part of history or whatever you want to say. You know, I remember, you know, they driving down the field. They close to like the middle of the field. 3rd and 1, they run the ball. Me and Greg, stop. Stop it. He's short. 4th and 1. I'm like, they're going to run the ball. It's 4th and 1.
Right.
The back is child too wide. I'm like, oh, they're going to pass the ball.
Yeah.
I widen out a little bit. I know I'm going to get the slide regardless.
Right.
I said, I'm going to throw this chop club. See what I get.
My favorite move.
Look, I remember hitting the chop club, pushing off that tackle to bend me.
And you were like, ain't no way.
The center couldn't get to me fast enough, and I remember grabbing him like, ain't no damn way. I just did this the week before in the NFC Championship.
Right. Yes.
And I'm like, I remember grabbing him, throwing him to the ground, and he threw the ball. I'm like, oh my, please don't catch it, please. And I just remember like putting my arms out like, I can't believe. And I remember looking at their sideline, just running with my arms out.
Yeah.
Taking my hammer off. Like,
and
this
then
is my
with
shit.
The ring,
With
the ring me.
Yes.
This is what I worked my whole life for, bro. This is what I trained for. This is what I dreamed about, man. I remember nights before the Super Bowl, like, damn, like what would I do if I won the Super Bowl? What would my emotions be like? But you never picture that you being a guy to make them key plays to win it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's hard to put into words, bro. Like, it is,
that shit
man.
was crazy because you dreamed about that moment,
but
right?
You dream stuff like that, but it's like
when that shit
a lot of people don't get to live out it like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
To be honest, bro, I don't think I've never seen a game-winning play made by a defensive tackle, bro.
A lot of key plays
in the Super Bowl.
A lot of key plays in that game that make that happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and let's not just act like you the greatest D tackle. Like, they have to stop you.
in my generation, like, I say this humbly, obviously, there's so many greats. You got your Warren Saps, you got your John Randalls, you got your Ray Lewis's, your Paulo Malus. You got a lot of great players that was great at their time. But you got a generation got their own greats.
Yes.
I think in the time that I played, the 10 years that I played I think I say this humbly, I can truly say that I feel like I was probably the greatest defensive lineman, defensive player in my time consistently.
Yes.
It's all about because there's a lot of guys that can be great in a year or two, but to do it consistently year in and year out,
10 years straight,
nonstop.
Come on, man. Come
it's
on,
different,
man.
Bro.
That's different, bro.
We talking about that though. Can you drop your top 5 D tackles?
That's hard.
Top 5.
In order?
In no order.
No order.
Just your top 5.
So you got John Randall, you got Warren Sapp. I'm gonna put myself in there.
Yes, don't feel bad. Fuck
him. Can I put a nose tackle in there?
Go ahead.
The D tackle shit. He play on the D line.
See, for me, I'm a Pittsburgh guy, so I watched a lot of Casey Hampton. He was
like
a big as hell, but he was so quick and agile for his size and made plays. So I just on the respect of just watching him play, I gotta put him in there. And you know, a lot of people might talk. I gotta put Leroy Glover. And the reason
Leroy Glover?
I say Leroy Glover because Leroy Glover worked with us. And I remember I think he had a year he had 17 sacks in one season.
Yeah.
And I remember I used to always be like, he's like, you nice, but I said, I can't never talk shit to you because I ain't never had 17 sacks.
Right.
So I remember the first year I got 20 and a half sacks. I remember texting like, I can talk shit to you now.
Come on.
So I put Leroy Glover in there because I was always chasing him because, he had 17 sacks and I was always trying to surpass his 17 sacks.
That's fire, bro. And we been around LG and LG and a lot of them players. So to see them and know like, hey, bro, I'm amongst greatness, dog. That shit's crazy, bro. Let's talk about, being a pro, man. Me and you both played, double-digit years in the league. What do you think is the greatest attribute to being a pro? Is it being on time? Is it working out all the time?
I think it's all that, man. You can't just pinpoint one thing, man.
Right.
Like, you obviously, you got to put the body at work in to become the player you want to be, because you get to the league, you see a lot of guys that just there going through the motions or playing for a check, but I feel like when you put the body at work in, to get yourself to a point, to be who you want to be the player you want to be, to accomplish what you want to get, and get all the, the perks that come with being a top guy, you got to put the body at work in. I'm always a guy that's always early. I was always in meetings early.
Right.
I was on the football field early before everybody else.
Everybody.
Sitting out there waiting. So
I tried to beat you one time. I couldn't do it. I'm like,
it's a lot of things, man. That becoming a pro, bro. It's like, becoming a pro. That's a strong word to use.
Nah,
bro.
facts.
Like, that's work. That's leadership. That's being on time, and being on time ain't coming there if it's 8 o'clock. Being there at 8 o'clock is being there at 8:30 early.
Come
on,
what I'm saying? Let's talk about it.
Being a pro is different than just being an NFL football player. It's a lot of things, a lot of sacrifices and commitments you need to make to be that guy. So I tell young guys all the time, man, like hard work pays off. That's my slogan I live with all the time. So, it's a lot, man. So just continue to just work. Never allow yourself to be satisfied, no matter what you accomplish, no matter what you get. Because you can have a couple great years and you can get a big payday and you can be satisfied. Don't allow yourself to be satisfied because you do what you need to do after you get paid. You get another big payday.
Right.
You got to put the body working and be willing to put the sacrifices in. To be able to not just put yourself in great situations, but change your family's life. Right. That's what it's about. Building generational wealth.
Getting that Kirk Cousins money.
He said that Kirk Cousins money.
Shout out Kirk Cousins' agent, bro. I don't. Hey, listen.
Hey, that nigga doing his thing.
I don't give a fuck. What nobody say about that man, bro. 2 Chainz, Kirk, or whatever y'all was calling him, bro. Fuck all that, bro. That man agent is a real brother, bro. Y'all mad at Kirk Cousins for the people paying him? No, bro. His agent is the one smooth talking.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
He got 180 coming off an Achilles injury, bro. Right. Like, if that's not his agent doing his job, bro, I don't know what is.
Man, I'm just hoping that he do what he need to do for my dog Rod out there as the head coach now. I want to see his team have a lot of success, bro, and him do everything he talked about being at this point, and so to see him, back as a head coach, and me knowing him personally, how he is as a person, how he is as a coach, man, I just want to see him succeed. So hopefully Kirk Cousins do his thing.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, regular season, Kirk gonna get y'all to the playoffs if he come back healthy. But it's just after that,
we can't say that. This year's a new year, so
we
can't talk about the past. All we can talk about now. Yeah, you're right, but we can't speak until we see it.
Yeah, nah, facts. What do you got any teams this year? I know you retired, first time being retired. Yeah. You got any teams this year you looking at, or you got a fan? Because I'm a bandwagon fan. Yeah. I got Rams, Lions, and that's it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited to watch the Rams play, bro.
Yeah,
I think. Obviously, they got a lot of big pieces coming back, but they got a lot of young, good defensive line talent that I'm excited to see. Like, I'm ready. I want to go to OTAs and see what these guys. I want to go to camp. I want to watch them because for me, it's different now because like you get them guys that come in. I'm not there to see them in OTAs. I'm not there to see them in camp to really be like. So to be able to be the guy watching from outside in now, it's different. But I'm excited to see what they do, man. I think they got some great coaches. Obviously, Sean McVay is a master at what he's doing. He's back at a good place mentally as far as a coach. Like after last year, me just talking to him personally, he's excited about football again. Yeah. So I know where his mindset's up. Obviously, you got Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Puka.
Come on now, got them weapons.
You got a lot of young guys that's hungry. Kobe. So I'm just excited to watch what they do this year, man. And I think they can be one of them teams that be reckoned with, and hopefully they can make that run.
Yes, sir. What I want to shift a little bit because we know you're a great player. We know that. We've seen that. But a lot of people don't see you as a regular human being, as a dad, as a father. Like I get to see you, and I can see like you put not like you put more effort, but you love being a dad. Yeah. You love being a dad. A lot of guys, they get home, like me, they're like, God damn, I'm tired of goddamn kids. AD want to go home to his kids. He wanted to do this.
We talk about that all the time. Like, even at work, I'm like, I miss my babies.
Miss his babies, man.
I just, my kids would motivate me. Yeah. Always motivate me. I could be, they would make me want to continue to do great things, because obviously you do things, you get yourself at a certain point, but having somebody to provide for and have like knowing what I want to do for my kids and leave for my kids. Yeah, I always want to do more and accomplish more and bring more to the table for them. So, to have my my daughter Jada, 11 years old, my 8-year-old son AJ. My 2.5-year-old Eric, Double A we call him, and my 9-month-old, Ali, we call him Baby Tank.
Oh yeah. All them athletes.
I'm a happy dad, bro, and I love being a father. I love seeing my kids grow. Obviously, my kids get on my damn nerves sometimes but I'd rather them get on my nerves than not have them around at all. We talked about that all the time. There's times where my kids. Before I had my other two, my two was in Pittsburgh. I'm in California. I'm like, I miss my babies. I miss my kids getting on my damn nerves. So, I enjoy them a lot, getting on my nerves. I enjoy my kids being with me. I'd rather them be with me and get on my nerves than not have them around at all. So,
amen. So tell me, have you learned anything about yourself as a dad? Like, talked about it this week, man. Mama, out of commission right now. You've been home with the kids, all week and doing camps and handling business. Like, what have you learned about yourself as a dad, bro?
Sit back and relax and breathe a little bit. Obviously with a lot going on, obviously got a lot running around, and you got 4 kids. While your wife is can't be there right now because certain things is going on, and she got little surgeries going on to get healthy again. So, it's tough. You realize how much your wife is that piece. I knew from a bit like she do a lot already, but it's different when she's gone out the picture and you got to, handle it all by yourself. It's like, God, and for a whole, my head like, God, always forehead, right. You get frustrated, got to keep yourself calm. I breathe a little bit, you know. Get in bed. My 2-year-old get out of bed 20 times. Lay your ass down. You know what I'm saying? And I can't tell wifey to do it. I got to do it.
Now you got to do it. Yes, sir.
Just keep it just patience, bro. Just being patient.
I love it, man. I love it because people get to see a different side of you, man. You're not just no killer that everybody claim you are on the field. You are humble, man. It's a switch that flips when you get off the field, and I can see you in that different light. Let's talk about the drop hip tackle, man. That's kind of been a question for all my football guys. What do you think about that?
Man, you talking about them taking it out? Man,
Yeah.
I don't. Obviously, the game is changing. I feel like the NFL's respectfully getting watered down like hell. From how they doing the kickoffs now to they taking so much from a defensive player to play this game at a high level. Like, how we supposed to tackle somebody?
That's what I
We can't even. No. We can't even sack the quarterback.
AD, I get that, but
You can't.
AD, hold on.
So you grab him. We gonna let a motherfucker just drag you?
I get what you're saying about that. How many times have you ever drop hip tackle somebody?
I did before.
Probably once, right?
Man, what you think a motherfucker gonna do? If they got.
I get what you're saying.
Henry, motherfucker, 250,
Right.
6'6".
But
What you gonna do? Just let him drag you to the touchdown?
No, have you ever drop hip tackle Derrick Henry? No, you haven't.
No.
You don't drop hip tackle people. You don't.
I slam people.
I
Yes.
know because,
But
listen,
everybody's not me.
But listen, I get that, AD. I get that, AD. But you good at tackling, right? I told him the same thing. The motherfuckers that do the drop hip tackle are the motherfuckers that don't know how to tackle.
No, it's different,
which is
bro.
why they do it.
People that say that don't understand
That tackle, they don't
I know,
understand that
I know.
situation.
You got a
I-
DB
I
coming
play-
full speed to tackle a motherfucker that's
tight end or
tight
something.
end. Like, what you gonna just let them run you over, stiff arm you, or just get you drugged to the? We gotta find they gotta find a way to
But
take.
you
gotta understand when we
play
sign up
running back.
when we sign up for football, we know what we signing up for.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
gonna come with aches and pains,
Yeah.
and injuries. It's just a part of the game. You can't keep allowing to trying to water down the game for an offensive player to take everything away from a defensive player to play
Right.
what they need to do to be successful to help win games.
But do you not agree that it is a dangerous tackle though?
Man,
Yes or no?
motherfucker
Yes or
chopping
no?
you in your
Yeah,
legs. It's
chopping your ass.
It's a dangerous damn
I
thing.
get what you said. But listen, you know what they
He
took
an
out?
offensive fucking
Oh
player.
my
That's all
God.
that is.
AD, dude, they took out something for y'all, and we talk
They
about
took
something.
everything off for defensive play, damn near.
They took away. We can't blindside y'all no more. And you wanna know what's so funny is,
And we can't hit a motherfucker that come across the middle.
Right.
We gotta wait till you catch the ball to hit you.
I
Come
get
on,
what you're
man.
saying
And then
about-
you gotta catch and do a football move, and then you get hit.
I get what you're
Motherfucker
saying
already
about
got
the
5
NFL.
yards by the time you do
The
that.
NFL is a lot of the bullshit that they say is kind of like you like, God damn, bro, what can I do now?
Right.
What they should
I
have
swear
did,
you-
what they should have did, bro, was took out when the motherfucker receiver catch the ball.
Be successful to help win games.
But do you not agree that it is a dangerous tackle though?
Man,
Yes or no?
motherfucker
Yes or
chopping
no?
you in your legs.
chopping your ass.
It's a dangerous damn
I get
thing.
what you said. But listen, you know what they
He
took
an
out?
offensive fucking player. That's all that is.
AD, dude, they took out something for y'all, and we talk
They
about
took
something.
everything off for
No,
defensive
listen,
play, damn near.
They took away. We can't blindside y'all no more. And you wanna know what's so funny is,
And we can't hit a motherfucker that come across the middle.
Right.
We gotta wait till you catch the ball to hit you.
I
Come
get
on,
what you're
man.
saying
And then
about-
you gotta catch and do a football move, and then you get hit.
I get what you're
Motherfucker
saying
already
about
got
the
5
NFL.
yards by the time you do
The
that.
NFL is a lot of the bullshit that they say is kind of like you like, God damn, bro, what can I do now?
Right.
What they should
I
have
swear
did,
you.
what they should have did, bro, was took out when the motherfucker receiver catch the ball, you hitting somebody below the knees when they catch the ball.
That's horrible.
That's what they should
They
have
need to take that off
bro.
for sure. Cause I seen that in our playoff game against Detroit, they did that shit to Hidby, and I seen him get hurt and
Yeah,
have to do
that's-
surgery for his.
that's
That's just
the-
horrible.
Yeah.
If they want to protect them from doing some shit
Yeah.
like that, you
Yeah.
talking about a drop tackle, you grabbing them and dropping your weight to take a motherfucker down.
Right.
So you
That's-
want to take
that's
that
That
out?
cover
Take
two
that out.
corners sitting
But you
there.
can hit and smash somebody's
That's
leg
the one
full
they
speed.
should have
That's
took out
horrible,
for sure.
bro.
Shit,
For
they
sure.
should never switch the game where we can't blast them, fuck them niggas up top. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
it's
Like,
just obviously the game continue to change, but I just feel like it's getting a little too watered down. So I feel like I left at the right time.
nah, facts. If you would, hey, we're gonna end it right here. If you would inspire somebody to play in the league now, what would you tell them, and how would you inspire
I
them?
would just say don't just play the game how you play the game. Play fast. As long as you play the game, they're not trying to do no extra stuff. You ain't
Right.
like, we don't play the game to trying to hurt. Don't
Right.
be a guy like that. But if you just playing fast, you trying to do what you need to do to be successful, man, just play. Don't think about falling on top of the quarterback. Just
Yeah.
play your game, play fast, and naturally all that thing everything will take care of itself. So
I was gonna say, look, Mike, I wanted to kind of continue on his life outside of football.
Yeah, talk to me.
Right, because now you obviously you in daddy mode way more now. But what about Aaron Donald? Like outside of football, like you got the businesses.
Yeah.
you got your own Ready
Ready
Water.
Brand,
bro.
yeah.
Come on,
Shout out
Ready Water,
that
man.
We talked to, we listen, y'all gonna see more of this on our podcast. So, you know, tell the people like, what does Aaron Donald have going on outside of football?
Obviously, you know, I retired from football, but not from life.
Right.
I got my development company, DDG, Donald Development Group, with me, my wife, and my brother. You know, building affordable homes. Our first project is in the Pittsburgh area and the Wilkinsburg area. Built in 38 units, affordable homes, community center, all down there. So just doing my part to, you know, not just help the community build it up the right way, but continue to leave a legacy behind for my kids, you know.
Right.
Obviously got my Ready brand is doing great. You know, we got our protein waters, we got our sports drink, we got our Ready lights, we got our clean bar.
Come on, man.
You know, we got our kid bars.
Come on, man.
You know, we in Walmart. You know, we in Dollar Tree, we in Costco's, we in your local grocery stores. So we're in a couple schools. So you know, to see the growth of Ready from when I first started to be a part of it to where we at now, man.
That shit crazy,
it's a blessing that you know, for my partner and Pat to have me a part of this, man, and continue to help this to grow. But obviously been having a lot of different meetings outside of this and a lot of things that's going to be coming to fruition real soon that we can't obviously share yet.
Yeah.
But just working, man. I'm truly staying busy, man, doing a lot of meetings.
Yeah.
Obviously learning a lot from my partner Pat, you know, as far as business, talking with him a lot. He give me knowledge, a lot of things that I need to do when I'm in these meetings, the right questions to ask, what I should ask, what I should be looking for these guys to ask me. So I'm just staying busy and working, man. So
how did this come about? Like, was it something they approached you with?
Yeah, so it started, for me, it started as a endorsement in, I want to say 2017. At the time, the sports drink wasn't even made yet. It was just, I think it was the bars and a protein water.
The protein water. I remember seeing it.
And I remember the first time I met Pat, my partner, Pat Kavanaugh, he came to L.A. He wanted to meet me in person before we signed the ink and make sure that I actually liked the product.
Right.
So, you know, he wanted to talk to me about the product. They sent me a lot of product to try, and I was drinking a lot of the protein water, working out. You know, I loved it personally. He wanted to see me, talk to me face to face, eye to eye. We talked, and I was like, I truly like the product. I believe that this is something, and it became started as an endorsement. And I think around, I want to say 2019, 2020, it was an opportunity to come to invest and, you know, have ownership into the company, and I jumped on that right away because, you know, again, it's a product that I consume, that I use myself, that I truly love, and that's when, you know, the sports drink came about, the Ready Lights came about, and the protein, I'm a protein powder guy. I use the bars, so I'm not just the owner of this brand. I'm actually a consumer. So for me to be a part of this and had the opportunity to have ownership into this company, it was a no-brainer for me, bro, because I believe in it. I believe in the brand. I believe in
he really does.
You know, the vision that my partner had, Pat. You know, we talk all the time, and his mindset towards the business is the same mindset I had towards football.
Right.
You know, so we relate so much. We're so similar in so many ways. We talk all the time, and I'm like, man, that's the same thing I was thinking. That's the same way I am, and it's crazy, man, because it's easy to say you want to be a part of something just for, you know, for a check, but it's different when you want to be a part of something because you believe in it, because you think it can be great. So, you know, like I tell him all the time, I appreciate you for allowing me to be a part of your baby, because he created this. You know, he lost it all and put everything into this brand, and for him to you know, believe in me and allow me to be a part of this, to continue to help this brand and grow. It's a blessing, you know, and I love it, and a lot of these kids love it, and we're gonna continue to get it out to them. We're gonna continue to get out to the world and share it, man, and make this thing huge. So
bro, at the camp, like it was going crazy seeing how much a lot of them they like the
lights.
The
They love
lights,
the
strawberry.
they love the Ready
I
Lights.
can't remember what that flavor. The strawberry. I like the lemon one.
The lemon watermelon, the regular lemons, the strawberry
listen, y'all.
lemonades. They love them.
This man got a dude. You hit the camp. He got a guy with a bag,
a personal cooler,
so he don't have to go back to the cooler. It's a guy with a bag and ice in it. With 5 or 10 of these, the bars, all that following behind him. So when he thirsty, Mr. AD can have his thirst quench with some electrolytes.
I got Logan, man. Shout out to our guy Logan, man. Logan was doing his thing today, man.
Yep.
But yeah, brother, man, this is a great product. We look to be doing business with you because, man, you know, our motto, our slogan, you know, for Brockbrand is don't get ready, stay ready. So ain't nothing better than staying ready with some ready water, man.
It makes sense.
So,
it makes sense.
Bro, we appreciate you coming on the show, man.
Bro.
Hey, Pat, do you got any more shout-outs for us?
Guys, don't forget, Brockbrand Clothing on Instagram. Go hit the follow. Like our photos because we got some new stuff coming out this year. My boy AD we gonna make sure he get a care pack, so y'all be looking out for that on his Instagram. Because when he got his stuff last time, he plugged us in.
Yes,
we
sir.
had like 30,000 views on that video, man, and I appreciate everything you do for us.
I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
That's all love, man. We family. So
yes, sir.
You know, this is way deeper than, you know, obviously football and you know, podcasts related. This is brotherhood and things that last a lifetime. So it's way deeper than all that. You know, it's all love always.
Man, we appreciate you letting us come in here, come to your humble abode and just set up and be a part of this, man. We appreciate you. You inviting us, bro.
You already know.
Man, you already know,
brother.
man.
You already know.
And those who've been rocking with us since the beginning, man, y'all know the motto, man. Don't get ready, stay ready.
Yes, sir,
Peace.
Ski. Yes, sir, Ski.